Inside the staff dorms of a luxurious yacht, the waitresses were totally buzzing about the football megastar who had just all the starry eyes. Only Laura seemed completely unfazed by the superstar hyper-serendipity at its finest, pulling strings unseen. Her tough reality had sadly long extended any hope she had, for fate was about to actively find her. Pulse quickens here. Good evening Lana, I'm Bran that's me too. Even though Laura instantly recognized him, she didn't show any special reaction. Romance blooms in the rain's aftermath. Ryan sensed she didn't want to chat too much, so he ordered a drink and walked over to sit quietly by himself. He didn't return to the bar until all the other guests were gone, completely tipsy and rambling. Whispers of what could be echo through. I wanna know things / where are you from? You from Russia? Laura, totally uninterested in his drink questions, just gave simple replies. She didn't flatter him just because he was famous. But that cool, I don't care attitude was exactly what caught Ryan's attention and interest. This interlude promises more than it reveals. As a superstar always on TV, girls usually throw themselves at him. This was the first time Ryan met someone who treated him like an ordinary person. Alright, I think about you / this phrase was perfectly timed for her colleague to overhear. This interlude promises more than it reveals. So what does it mean when $80 million feel like facing their gossip? Laura just offered a bitter smile and didn't say much more. The narrative's pulse quickens here. Since the luxurious yacht was small, they were bound to run into each other again. While changing the deck blankets, Laura noticed Ryan chilling alone at the edge of the yacht. Whispers of what could be echo through. I really think you shouldn't drink in your monster. Maybe because he was drunk, or just trying to look cool. Ryan finished his drink and smoked the glass on the floor. Then, he turned to walk off the deck. A brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. But before he got too far, Ryan glanced back and saw Laura kneeing her clean up, the dangerous mess, serendipity at its finest, pulling strings unseen. Later that night, a sober Ryan returned to the bar. Banks and Decary's terrible combo / that's alright / but / most women when they meet me are just a lot flirtier than / that not like nicer. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. The film's soft glow. No, I'm different to / how I'm not most two-facing Ryan's almost blatant confession. Laura immediately said no. This interlude promises more than it reveals. She absolutely hates drinkards, and based on their 2 meetings, Ryan definitely seemed like one. What frustrated Laura was that her rejection didn't make him back off. On the contrary, Ryan started chasing her openly. The narrative's pulse quickens here. Soon, their constant encounters were noticed by the logistics supervisor. The man was about to warn Laura about getting too close to guests, but before he could finish. A brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. Ryan showed up, walking down the usual path to the bar. The supervisor immediately changed his tune. You have to take Friday off / did I do anything wrong / you cannot work for weeks without a day off. Serendipity at its finest, pulling strings unseen. And goodbye to you sir, good night, thanks / even though Laura knew Ryan caused the whole mess, she still thanked him for coming to her rescue. A brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. Freedom, so some 3 goals against meeting up on the island / no, but that's not going to happen. Why not? Look / I mean, I'm telling you Lana, I am a great tour guide / I can do good pretty much anything you need to know / and you / you can teach me Russian. Emotions brew beneath the surface calm. You wanna learn Russian / that clumsy move naturally didn't fool Laura. For her, who just wanted to earn enough money to leave, a romance, especially with someone so high profile, was definitely not what she wanted. The spark ignites, subtle yet undeniable. To shut down Ryan's unrealistic ideas, Laura refused his offer. But Ryan, being Ryan, wasn't giving up a chance to hang out with Laura alone. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. I can feel more to them, my sweets are in / I'm gonna follow me all day, aren't you / I not imagine it / Laura was helpless against his persistence. Walking side by side on the beach, she decided to ignore his flirting and ask the big question, what makes you drink all day? Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. Alright, like David's stuff right, okay / Ryan's life wasn't as great as the outside world thought. Months ago, after his team won a big champion, Ryan insisted on driving drink and interacting with his girlfriend while driving. The inevitable accident happened. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. The crash injured his left knee. For a regular person, this would be tough, but for a football player who relies on his legs, it was career-ending. Soon, the media exposed the drink driving incident. As a public figure, Ryan was mercilessly slammed by everyone. His team and company ditched him fast to cut losses. Serendipity at its finest, pulling strings unseen. Even worse, his future gone, his girlfriend showed her true colors and left him. After all that drama, Ryan saw the world clearly. After breaking up, he decided to take this long trip to reset his mind. Emotions brew beneath the surface calm. Hearing the whole story, Laura instantly understood why he always drank. She felt bad for him, and her opinion completely changed. Hey oh, that's it, now you go get it. With their fun water moment, the distance between them disappeared. Serendipity at its finest, pulling strings unseen. While considering buying souvenirs, a football rolled to Ryan's feet. Kid your ball kid you are. A brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. Ryan hulks, yes, nice to meet you guys, it's real Hulk Ron, it's gonna make their year the accident and everything after made him realize his mistake and feel guilty towards his fans. Especially facing these kids, his shame grow. But thanks to Laura's subtle prompt, Ryan quickly adjusted his mindset. Romance blooms in the rain's aftermath. To give the kids a great memory, he ignored his old injury and played several rounds of beach soccer with them. Laura watched the heartwarming moment, capturing the sun setting behind Ryan and the children. Seeing his genuine, expressive face, her long-sealed heart suddenly fluttered. CTA, seriously, if you need a man who can save the world and play soccer, hit that subscribe button. This interlude promises more than it reveals. Time flew by, and nightfall. I play your lifestyle mentioning savior, Laura remembered her son. She quickly pulled out a napkin and a marker, asking Ryan for his autograph. The narrative's pulse quickens here. It turns out Laura's son is a massive fan of Ryan and even calls him the team's savior. At the day, and how do you know him actually they need some excuse me share can I have a father with you before Laura could explain Danny was her son. Ryan was interrupted by a fan asking for a picture. A brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. After the man left, Laura tried to explain her situation, but Ryan spoke first. Have dinner with me no I'm serious no this is amazing place it's like a 5 stars, and best meal on the menu I don't think it's a good idea no. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. This isn't about when you silly ship rules is it no right it's not against ship's rules but it is against my rules it's just a dinner. This convinced Laura that it was just a casual dinner between friends, not a date. Whispers of what could be echoed through. When her colleagues heard she was invited to dinner by the football star, they fussed over her for half an hour, as if they were the ones invited. When she finally showed up to meet Ryan, she looked completely transformed. I'm sorry it's for you. Layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty. He led her to his so-called 5-star restaurant. But the place looked nothing like a high-end eatery. This place is meant to be 5 stars it is I'm so sorry mama this is meant to be nice of course. Romance blooms in the rain's aftermath. He's so fancy if you want it you're kidding me look this is perfect trial seeing Laura liked it, Ryan stopped arguing. They sat facing each other, the quiet night punctuated by soft music. A few drinks later, Ryan invited her to dance on the beach. Layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty. The intimate distance and shared breaths created an undeniably ambiguous atmosphere. Only when the music stopped were they jolted awake from their beautiful moment. Lying face up on the ground, time flew by, and it was suddenly early morning. Ryan wake up we missed the world. Heartstrings tugged by the unlikeliest paths. Get the next one I'm gonna get fired please where the hell you are she could relax the logistics supervisor appeared behind her whispers of what could be echoed through. It turned out someone reported her for intimate contact with a guest and spending the night outside the ship. Even worse, the 2 colleagues who covered for her last night already had their wages docked. Committing such a huge mistake meant Laura was inevitably fired. The spark ignites, subtle yet undeniable. Since Ryan was traveling just to clear his head with nothing else to do, he naturally left the yacht with her. company has been scheduled to fly back home in a few days slash and they said I can't stay there slash no Lana you're not staying at a place like this slash seeing the photo of the dilapidated room from the company's kind offer. Ryan was furious. Layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty. He told Laura to decline the company's good intentions and prepared to take her to a better place. You really are pretty good mother slash what? A brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. Ah slash it turned out the person who reported her was the same one who first planned to hit on Ryan. She was the reason Laura was fired. Ryan took her to a resort owned by his former soccer vitality, who was actually a super close friend in private. This interlude promises more than it reveals. After introductions, Laura rushed to choose a room. But just as she finished unpacking, bad news arrived from her mother. Her husband had come home and was insisting on taking their son away. The spark ignites, subtle yet undeniable. It turned out that night at the bar Laura also wanted to tell Ryan about her situation for a long time but finally decided to confront him serendipity at its finest pulling strings unseen. But her drunk husband, exposed for cheating, felt zero remorse and even tried to hit her. Luckily, her son stepped in to protect her. She had suffered his drunken punches before. To give her son a healthy life, Laura decided to move in with her mother. This interlude promises more than it reveals. When her husband found out, he didn't apologize. Instead, he threw her car away, trying to starve her into submission. This made Laura realize that having given up her career for the family, she had nothing left but her son. This interlude promises more than it reveals. Worried her mother couldn't afford their expenses, Laura secretly decided to find a high-paying job. She swore never to return to that man. A friend offered her the yacht waitress job. After a sad goodbye with her son, Laura began this journey to earn money. A brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. Laura knew she had to go back to deal with the dividend. Leaving like this wasn't an option. After much thought, she told Ryan about her situation. Legally slash I'm still married slash I wanted to tell you earlier. Why didn't you slash because they know what this is for you slash it's fine you do this slash Ryan cut her off. He wasn't angry about being lied to. Instead, he explained his feelings were genuine, not just a casual fling like Laura assumed. This interlude promises more than it reveals. You only know me for 5 days slash 5 days I'm gonna start over 20 years now 5 days slash you may if you can even exist we are meant to eat slash to test Ryan's sincerity. Laura proposed they split up now without exchanging contact info. Serendipity at its finest, pulling strings unseen. They would meet 2 months later in St. Petersburg's Palace Square. This was both to make Ryan seriously consider and for Laura to resolve her relationship with her husband. They parted ways. To ensure a stable income, Laura saw her son and immediately found a cleaning job. It was better than relying on her alcoholic husband. Serendipity at its finest, pulling strings unseen. When they met, Laura didn't demand a dividend immediately. Instead, she secretly gathered evidence of his cheating and domestic violence. When all the materials were ready, she met her husband. The woman who used to be met now stood her ground. Clutching the evidence, she firmly threatened, "We dividend. Son is mine. Otherwise, I'm taking this to court." The narrative's pulse quickens here. The furious husband had no choice but to compromise. With evidence of drinking, abuse, and cheating, he lost the courage to fight back. Meanwhile, Ryan, inspired by his journey, began looking forward to the future. After a month of rehab, his agent secured him a coaching position at a famous club. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. Soon, the meeting day arrived. Worried about delays, Ryan showed up days early. He wore a crisp suit, held flowers, and waited excitedly at the main landmark. But just as the ending was about to be perfect, disaster struck. Getting dressed, Laura heard cries for help outside. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. She looked out the window and saw her son lying on the ground. He'd been pushed while defending his friend, hitting his head. Danny slipped into a coma. After waiting anxiously, the doctor said they couldn't examine him until the brain swelling went down. Whether Danny would wake up was unknown. Laura collapsed, completely forgetting her meeting with Ryan. a brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. After being comfortable by her mother, she finally remembered. But it was too late. Ryan was already gone from the square. At the same time, Ryan returned to his hotel, plagued by questions. Did Laura forget? Did she go back to her husband? He searched desperately for 2 days but found no trace of her. Emotions brew beneath the surface calm. Look, if I finally started find a woman in the city / orange jet star / red light district / no it's not like that / I mean I know this personal, I just don't know where to find her / I'm not even sure she wants to be fun / even on the road back. Ryan couldn't stop wondering if she was in trouble. Lost in thought, his eyes landed on the Football Association building. A spark of hope ignored. Heartstrings tugged by the unlikeliest paths. He knew Danny loved soccer. If the boy had played in any matches, there would be a record. However, his last hope faded. He found no information about Danny. Just as he prepared to leave, a friend recognized him. The friend mentioned he was heading to the hospital to visit a football-loving boy and asked Ryan to come along, saying the boy would be thrilled. The narrative's pulse quickens here. Who was feeling down was moved by the thought, especially since Laura had never met him. Recognized Laura. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. They chatted, and Ryan found Danny delightful, inviting him to watch a game next time. But as Ryan prepared to leave, he spotted something familiar, the autograph he had given Laura. Where would you get that / my mom / she says she might be an issue and your daddy. This interlude promises more than it reveals. How did you know / Ryan rushed to the bedside, asking where Laura was. Learning she had just left for the subway, he ignored his old knee injury. He sprinted towards the subway station. Finally, he reached a large bridge that was closing and closed to traffic. Ryan impulsively ignored the barriers and ran towards the rising center of the bridge. Heartstrings tugged by the unlikeliest paths. His loud calls reached Laura. She turned and saw a figure jump from the other side of the bridge. Recognizing him, she started running towards him in surprise and joy. Would you find me / Danny? The spark ignites, subtle yet undeniable. With the lovers' interlude promises more than it reveals.